They buried him alive. Not in a coffin, but on an island.
In 1814, the masters of Europe thought they had finally caged the beast.
They thought he would fade away into history. They were wrong.
Because they forgot one thing. You can take the crown from the emperor, but you cannot take the fire from the man.
February 1815. This is the story of the greatest comeback. He slipped away, not with an army, but with 1,000 men. 1,000 men to conquer a kingdom of 30 million.
Village after village, the people did not arrest him. They cheered. They touched his gray coat as if he were a saint.
The king in Paris laughed. The ogre has escaped, they said.
But the king had an answer. He sent the 5th Line Infantry to stop him. At Laffrey, on a cold, muddy road, history held its breath. "A 1,000 muskets aimed at one man!" Napoleon stood alone. By all laws of war, he should have been dead in seconds. Instead, he walked forward. Slowly, calmly. He wore his iconic grey coat. He looked tired, old. But his eyes burned with the memory of Austerlitz. If there is any man among you who would kill his emperor, here I am. Silence! And then, a roar! Vive l'Empereur! Not of gunfire, but of love! Men who had sworn to kill him now rushed to embrace him.
In that moment, the Bourbon monarchy didn't die by the sword. It died by a memory.
News traveled faster than the wind. The Bourbon king did not fight. He ran.
In Vienna, the great powers declared war, not on France, but on one man.
They labeled him an enemy of humanity, an outlaw. Even the bravest of the brave could not resist the call of the eagle.
He promised to bring Napoleon back in an iron cage. Instead, he brought him his heart.
Napoleon was back in Paris. He inherited a broken nation. He had to build an army from nothing. Old veterans pulled their rusty muskets from the thatch of their roofs.
Teenagers, too young to shave, put on uniforms that were too big for them.
They knew they were marching to their deaths, but they marched anyway. For him.
June 1815, Belgium. The ground turned to mud. The same mud that had saved Russia now doomed France.
Marshal Ney, the bravest of the brave, lost his patience. He mistook a tactical withdrawal for a retreat.
He ordered the charge.
5,000 horsemen against stone walls. A wave of steel crashing into an immovable object.
The British formed squares, a geometric fortress of bayonets.
Horses will not charge a wall of spikes. The wave broke.
Again and again they charged. The mud swallowed their speed. The cannons tore them apart.
Ney had 4 horses shot from under him. He fought like a man seeking death.
Across the valley, the Iron Duke watched. He knew the time was near.
Then, a dark shadow on the horizon. The Prussians.
Napoleon had 1 card left. The Old Guard. The Immortals.
They walked into the fire. Tall men in bearskins, stepping over the dead.
He was banished to a rock in the middle of the Atlantic, St. Helena, a prison without walls. His palace was now a damp, rat-infested farmhouse. The dampness ate at his bones.
To pass the time, the conqueror of Europe fought a war against weeds. He gardened to stay sane.
Every move he made was watched. British ships circled the island like sharks.
He realized his sword could no longer save him. So he picked up a pen. He wrote the legend that would rewrite history. A final victory from beyond the grave.
But the body failed. The stomach cancer that killed his father came for him.
May 5th, 1821. His last words were, France, Army, Josephine.
The eagle slept. The 19th century lost its giant.
He died a prisoner, but in the pages of history, he reigns forever.